Colour. Red is my absolute favourite colour. Colourful. Colourless. Blue. I decided to dress all in blue. Green. Yellow. Red. Orange. Pink. Purple. Violet. Black. Grey. White. Brown. Silver. Gold. Light. Light blue. Pale. His shirt looked a bit worn because it was pale green in colour. Dark. Dark blue. Bluish. Greenish. Greenish blue. Yellowish. Reddish. Reddish brown. Brownish.
Shape. The object they were looking for had the shape of a triangle. The playground was circular in shape. Form. Figure. A geometric figure. Shaped. Her birthday cake was shaped like a bird. Heart. Star. Circle. Round. Square. Diamond. Semicircle. Circular. Cylinder. Cylindrical. Triangle. Triangular. Rectangle. Rectangular. Cube. Line. Straight. A straight line. Angle. Edge. Please don't go near the edge of the cliff. You might fall. Dot. Dotted line. Horizontal. Vertical. Parallel. Parallel lines. Curve. Oval.
Number. We've already had a number of problems with the new software. Total. The total number of deaths as a result of the fire was 647. Amount. Limit. There's a limit to the amount of stress even a healthy person can take. A speed limit. I like to limit the amount of sweets I eat. Equal. Barbara gave her children an equal amount of sweets. Equally. The children divided the money equally. Exact. An exact number. An exact amount. Quantity. The police found a small quantity of drugs when they searched Eric's car. Lot. We've got lots of room in our new flat. We've got a lot of room in our new flat. Pile. I've got a pile of work to do. I've got piles of work to do. Deal. Rose spends a great deal of money on clothes. Plenty. We've got plenty of time. Mass. Mass unemployment. Mass destruction. Widely. This product has been widely used for many years and is considered safe. Bunch. I wanted to run away when I saw a bunch of noisy kids coming into the library. Greatly. We were able to reduce our costs greatly by changing internet providers. Extent. The extent of the damage caused by the hurricane was shocking. Lack. A lack of money stopped us from continuing our trip across Europe. Short. Many of our customers are out of work and short of money. Bit. I only slept a bit last night. Could I get a bit of help over here? Piece. Can I have another piece of cake? That's a very interesting piece of information. Drop. Take 2 drops twice daily. Couple. I last saw James a couple of years ago. Set. Have you got a spare set of keys? Dozen. Could I have 2 dozen biros, please? Whole. When I opened the door, I saw that the whole family was waiting for me. I don't think we've heard the whole story yet. The whole is sometimes larger than the sum of all its parts. Entire. Betty left the entire mess for her sister to clean up. All. I really hate spending a weekend all alone. All human beings are created equal. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. Every. Naomi has to get up every morning at 5:30. Rest. 5 of the terrorists were killed and the rest were arrested. Only. I think you're the only person who really understands me. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. You're only 13. Half. I was already half awake when the alarm went off. We live just half a mile down that road. Half of my former classmates are still unemployed. Half. Halves. The teacher divided her class into 2 halves for the group exercise. Our son was talking quite well by the age of 2.5. Both. I like both dresses. These 2 handbags are too expensive. You can't afford both. Either. I have to choose where to go on holiday, either Spain or Portugal. Both cars are fantastic. Either of them would be perfect for you. Several. For lunch they served vegetables with several kinds of meat. I went to the pub for a quick pint and ran into several of my friends. Some. There are some days when I just don't feel like getting out of bed. No milk left. I'll just have to go and get some. Any. Have we got any wine? No, there isn't any left. No. Damn, there's no milk in the fridge. None. I wanted a beer, but there was none left. Few. There were very few houses left standing after the hurricane. Many have left our village, but quite a few have come back. Many. When George emigrated to Australia, he had to say goodbye to his many friends and relatives in England. Are there many biscuits left? Many of my friends went to university after finishing school. Numerous. The man was involved in numerous crimes, but the police never had sufficient evidence to arrest him. Single. I haven't spoken to them a single time in the last 5 years. Little. Actually, I've seen very little of her. When you haven't got much money, you learn to get by on very little. Less. Could you please be less noisy? I'm trying to sleep. My doctors told me to drink less coffee. My wife thinks I should spend less of my time working. Least. There hasn't been the least bit of rain recently. People who talk the most sometimes know the least. There must have been at least 150 people at the party. Enough. Harriet couldn't move quickly enough to avoid the bicycle. Do you think we still have enough time to catch the train? I've still got £5. Will that be enough for a taxi? Sufficient. Duncan's unemployment benefit was not sufficient for him to live on. Much. There wasn't much milk left. I don't think that was too much to ask, do you? More. Don't you feel that things are more expensive in Britain than here? You should really spend more time relaxing. Just shut up. I don't want to hear any more of your lies. Most. Most people are asleep at this time of night. During our holiday, we spent most of our time at the beach. Mostly. There were lots of people at the disco, mostly boys. Something. Whenever I take my girlfriend anywhere, she always wants to buy something. Anything. My mother is seriously ill, and there really isn't anything I can do about it. Everything. The mugger took everything I had. Nothing. There was next to nothing I could do to stop the fight. Plus. 7 plus 2 is 9. Add. Minus. 9 minus 2 is 7. Sum. Double. Divide by. 144 divided by 12 is 12. Average. Subtract. Multiply. Times. 5 times 6 is 30. 3 times. Percent. I can give you a 5% discount if you pay in cash. Point. 1.7. Roughly. Cardiff has a population of roughly 320,000. Approximately. Approximately 200,000 people came to hear Barack Obama's speech in Berlin in 2008. About. About 611,000 people in Wales speak Welsh. That's approximately 21.7% of the population. Around. After a night out on the town, we got back to the hotel around 4 a.m. Almost. Sheila's lost almost 2 kilos this month. Over. There were over 700 people in the theatre.
Number. Precise. The precise number of victims is unknown. Accurate. Do you consider that an accurate figure? Count. At the last count, 123 passengers died in the plane crash. Figure. The figure quoted by the opposition is much lower than the government's. I'm no good at figures. Official figures. Digit. A 6-digit figure. Decimal. The decimal system. Cardinal number. 0. 1. 2. 0. 20. 21. 3. 13. 30. 4. 14. 40. 5. 15. 50. 6. 16. 60. 7. 17. 70. 8. 18. 80. 9. 19. 90. 10. 11. 12. 100. 126. 126. 1,000. 1,743. 1,743. Million. Billion. Trillion. First. Second. Ordinal number. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, once, twice.
Measure. Did you measure the salt before you added it to the flour? Scale. Measurement. Metric. Metric system. Length. Long. Short. Wide. The room is 4 metres long and about 2.5 metres wide. Height. High. How high is that tower? About 30 metres. Low. The ceiling was very low. Depth. Deep. On Monday, the snow was only about 3 centimetres deep. Width. The table has a width of 90 centimetres and is 120 centimetres long. Dimension. If I'm going to build a box for you, I'll need the exact dimensions. Inch. Foot. Feet. Yard. Mile. Metre. Centimetre. Kilometre. Weigh. My guess is you weigh about 60 kilograms. Weight. The weight of the package was just under 10 kilos. Heavy. Light. Pound. Stone. Ounce. There are 16 ounces in a pound. Ton. Gram. Kilo. Kilogram. Scales. Bathroom scales. Kitchen scales. Volume. What do you think the volume of that tank is? Pint. Gallon. Litre.